Former Solicitor General Kash Heed is much closer to getting his old job back tonight now that he has been cleared of any wrongdoing in a criminal investigation into election fraud. Police have charged, however, 3 members of Heed's own campaign team after allegations of political dirty tricks surfaced during the election fight last spring. Heed, however, is in the clear, and now he says he wants another crack at BC's top cop. A News Legislature reporter Shachi Curl has the story.
Kash Heed looked too relaxed to be a man facing a special prosecutor's wrath this afternoon.
So I'm still confident. I've done absolutely nothing wrong, and I'm looking forward to the outcome of this.
Shortly after that interview, we learned why he was smiling. Heed will not be charged in a police investigation that began when sensational campaign flyers popped up in his constituency during last spring's bitter provincial election fight. The Chinese language brochures claimed the NDP supported a death tax and wanted to legalize drugs and prostitution. The big problem was, under the Elections Act, those brochures were supposed to identify who paid for them. They didn't. Elections BC and the police started asking questions about whether Heed's campaign was behind the mail-out. Tonight, criminal charges allege 3 men on the campaign team were involved. Heed's campaign manager, Barinder Saul, faces several charges. His financial officer, Satpal Joel, is also charged, along with this man. Are you Dinesh? Yes. Dinesh Khanna, who owns the mailing company the flyers were tracked back to.
Call it a full exoneration. Investigators say not only did Kash Heed do nothing wrong, they also say there's no way he could have known about the alleged actions of his campaign staff.
Are you surprised by what's happened? These were your campaign guys.
Oh, totally surprised and, again, somewhat disappointed, but I'm not going to comment on that. I'm going to let the wheels of justice turn.
Heed says he doesn't think this episode has hurt him politically, says he wants his job back as Solicitor General.
You don't think these charges taint you in any way by association?
Absolutely not. Again, absolutely not.
Is there any impediment to you being back in cabinet?
Not in my opinion.
The opposition New Democrats don't see it the same way.
I think the court case needs to play itself out, and we need to hear what the results are in the court case before any consideration is given to Mr. Heed going back to cabinet.
If convicted, the accused could face a $10,000 fine or a year in jail, or both. But Kash Heed appears to be free and clear and gets a pat on the back for a job he hopes to do well again. In Victoria, Shachi Curl, A News.